You want to see extreme? ECW will take you to the extreme. This is kind of like a review of basically talking about ECW Barely Legal. This is a mod from WWF No Mercy's game, but it's an interesting game, if you will. It has a lot of the features. As you can see, I'm kind of scrolling between the arenas, and there are a bunch of nice, authentic arenas from the ECW wrestling company, if you will. You have all of them: Anarchy Rules, Barely Legal, November to Remember. Yeah. Well, you have all of them, Living Dangerously. You even have the WWE Sci-Fi ECW, and you have the Invasion. Who can forget the Invasion? But yeah, ECW, the mod itself, is really cool because it actually has a bunch of features where you wouldn't expect to have a mod. First of all the wrestlers have all their move sets. Every move that you saw them go for in ECW is in this game. Trust me, if you get Too Cold Scorpio, he'll be going for a whole bunch of high-risk moves off the top rope. The roster is literally littered with a whole bunch of ECW guys. Literally, I would say this roster has a whole bunch of wrestlers from ECW as it relates to old ECW, mid ECW, when you had the Sandman and you name it, they're in this game. I mean, as you can see, I was kind of scrolling and looking at a bunch of wrestlers. I mean, you have Tajiri, you have Easy Money. Come on, man. Eddie Guerrero when he was with ECW. Dean Malenko, Chris Benoit. You have Danny Doring. You have Chris Candido. You have the Dudleys. Trust me, any ECW wrestler, including the luchadors like Juventud Guerrero, Psychosis, Rey Mysterio, Masato Tanaka, Mike Awesome. I'm just going down a list of wrestlers, but I mean, it's so awesome to get any wrestler on this game and know that when you get them, you're playing as the wrestler. Now, there are a couple of things that are probably what many people might consider a hiccup if you have ever played this mod. First of all, the wrestlers don't have their entrances, unlike the WWF Legends 2.0 mod. So you're not going to have their entrance music and so forth. And that's a shame, but at the same time, there's a lot of wrestlers on this game. Another thing about this game is also the entrances. If you actually have entrances on, and you might see this later on as you go through the video, this was a pretty good match I had with Eddie Guerrero, C.W. Anderson, and Easy Money. And it was a ladder match, and it was taken to the extreme hardcore. But yeah, I like this game. It has a very ECW feel. There's a bunch of weapons that have been added into the game. So if you reach in, get weapons in the crowd and so forth. I've had a couple of situations with this game as related to wrestling in the backstage areas and so forth. As you can see, this is what I mean when you have the entrances. When the wrestlers come out, they actually still have the entrance from WWF, No Mercy and so forth. But other than that, this game has a lot of replay value. If you're a huge ECW fan, you're going to like the wrestlers on here from the get-go. You're going to like the gameplay because, of course, if you like No Mercy, you're going to like this game because it has No Mercy gameplay. The arenas look very authentic. They all look just like an ECW arena. They have all the main pay-per-views like Anarchy Rules, as you can see right here. I have Raven taking on RVD, the whole effing show. And I like this mod. I actually had this on my older computer, and I actually looked around to try to get this, and it's kind of, it's kind of rare to find it. And I actually searched for a minute to even get this particular mod on my computer. But all in all, ECW, I mean, come on, guys. You can wrestle as any wrestler in this game. And like I said, Too Cold Scorpio, come on, man. Tajiri, that's the match I'm going to show you guys, right? And this was a really good match. I'm not going to even lie. But, yeah, it's a great mod. It's a cool game. If you guys can find it anywhere on the internet, like I said, I should literally struggle to find it. And if you know a little bit about modding and how to actually get it to work, then you'll have a real good blast, fun time playing this game and so forth. But yeah, this is Jughead82 signing off. I hope you guys have a good one. Take it easy. You want to see extreme? ECW will take you to the extreme.